and say hello, everyone. Welcome to Dog Pound D&D after many weeks and lots of drinking in Ireland. Oh my God, they drink for everything. It was like, oh hey, we have a lunch meeting. Okay, we're gonna go drink. Okay, we finished with our workshop. Okay, we're gonna go drink some more with everybody. And then like, oh, we're back at the hotel that we just walked 15 minutes from, and took a couple of trams to get over here. Oh, we're gonna drink back at the hotel bar. Oh, somebody else is drinking at another place at well, we gotta go there. Let's go over to that pub and we're gonna drink there too. I swear to God, if I hadn't spent so much time drinking with PGA over the last 5 years, I would have died. Thank you, Matt, for the 3-year streak.
54 months and a 3-year streak.
That was a long streak.
Gonna have a drink? How about another drink?
And, oh God, yes. I've never spent more on drinks. Although I will tell you this bartender who apparently wasn't even a bartender, he was a server, but he kind of got conscripted to be behind the bartender. He has like one of those mixology certificate things. Oh my God, they don't tip there, and I tipped this guy so much because he made the best mixed drinks that I have ever had in my life. So like I didn't tip him like through most of the week, and then at the end I had him as an actually the server for my last meal while I was there, and on a $16 bill I tipped him like $25. Motherfucker was great. So, who wants to say what we did last week? It should take about 5 seconds.
We fucked up the bad guy's plan by grammar means.
Correct. And now they must go and be teleported down under the sea to collect their reward.
Under the sea.
We're collecting a pineapple under the sea, right?
Yes. And this rodent has moved into somebody's pocket at this point.
Not mine.
And we did find out what my magic item was with the worm thing. So now I technically have an English supply of poison.
You have a very dangerous thing.
Yeah, like I said before.
Sell it to Alvin.
Keep that out of my goddamn water supply.
Sell it to Alvin, he'll weaponize it.
You don't want it, I'll buy it. If I find out the water supply is poison, I am going to kill you.
I'll just put it in the ocean.
No!
No, okay.
Just feed it to a kraken.
Stop.
I'm going to keep it in this vial. I'm just going to use it for infinite poison.
Fair.
So,
How would Alvin weaponize it?
How would I weaponize it?
Oh, I thought that someone said
no,
Alvin.
I think
so
Alvin could
weaponize it.
weaponize it in the upcoming war.
I can tell you this, very easily, very carefully.
Just don't be drunk, dear, when you do it.
All right, so you guys are in the study. Everyone's been toted off to where they're supposed to be. It said, Trevor, come by. It said, come by, I'll teleport you down when it's time for you guys to go collect your reward. And you guys just finished running around town. Are you buying you bought potions, right?
Potions, Anna? Are we buying potions?
Yeah, I already marked myself down as having bought the greater healing potions.
Okay.
So you've done a little bit of shopping. Everything's kind of calmed down. The crow was, in the end, less intelligent than he thought he was. And go ahead.
He was better off speaking in the third person.
Yep.
Will are we going to be doing the descent back into? Wait, are we going into underwater now, or is there something?
Well, then
Wow.
we have to go get the thing.
But Trevor said he will teleport us down to go do it. Is that unless we are going to be finding location on our own?
I'm confused. Are you saying that Trevor's going to teleport us to the bottom of the ocean?
He is
Wait,
going
what?
to
Sort of.
teleport us to the submarine.
To the
Well,
to
yeah,
the
no.
Mer King, to the submarine. You get the
Yeah,
basically
so-
to the Mer Palace to talk to the Mer King, claim the reward, to then head
Yeah,
off.
so
on your
let's do that.
adventure.
Okay. We are going to go to this place.
Yep.
Are we ready to go? Or are we going to wait here and figure out more information? Anything? Are
I
we
think we're
good?
ready to go.
I mean, we're kind of waiting for Trevor at this point, I think.
Jennifer said we go by his house, we go.
Let's go to his house, then, little birds.
Because
Come
Trevor
along.
is out of character, also now the only person in the world who has the teleportation circle for under the sea.
Under the sea.
Who lives in a pineapple under the sea?
Not Trevor. Oh wait, maybe Trevor Martin. Who knows?
You never know. SpongeBob could have sold it.
Alvin, you're
I'm not here.
Oh shit! So guys, discuss your plans as you walk up the stairs because I gotta go find a new butler.
We
You got,
killed the
yeah.
last one.
Technically, Trevor killed the last one.
I would like to say that we were a part of it, so we killed the last one.
We killed a butler? When?
The bird person who showed up, whatever the hell his name was, who knows?
That was a
He-
butler?
Yes, he was butler.
Yeah.
Oh.
He was in love with Trevor, and Trevor's not into that.
Yeah,
Ew,
it
who
was
could be in love with him?
with
Uh,
Trevor or with Butler or both.
Honestly, either one.
I don't know.
And I'm just openly saying this in front of Trevor's house.
I mean, the princess was fell in love with Trevor, and you really probably shouldn't say anything about Trevor because who knows how much he can hear.
Just
But
yeah.
Trevor's so happy
Oh, he
for him.
probably hears everything, and honestly, I don't care.
Yeah, but the big mayor man got angry when we told Birdman that we carry priceless object, and then he charged 3,000 gold for teleportation fee. So if you want to piss off Mayor Man as well, then I mean, go ahead.
If I want, I can really piss him off. He pulls out the worm, got the parasite jar thing.
Yeah,
Thanks.
if I'm going to go maybe find new job if you do that, because he did say he'd bar you from never coming back to city ever again if you did that.
Yes.
Oh no, I would never do that. That's just straight up horrible. Who would ever poison a town full of innocent people?
I know who, you.
I
Eric is
mean,
chaotic good. He really wouldn't.
And Lucy doesn't know that.
Mm-hmm.
Where the hell is... Oh, nope, I'm already on screen. Never mind.
I'm not so worried about Sonic, so I think it's going to be best kept with me.
What? Little thing?
Listen can poison whole water supplies, so
I do not want it. You have no need for poison. I use fist. So yes, you carry that You poison whoever you want, but if you poison me, I use fist. Trust me.
I would. I would
So
never
you
poison any
fist
of my
people.
friends.
Hmm? Uh, yes. What, is that wrong? Am I
No,
not
nothing.
supposed to? Okay.
Just
Yes, I-
don't say it like that to the wrong crowd. Unless you
What
want an
is-
orgy.
I do not know what orgy is, but okay.
Lucy will whisper in your ear.
Many people having sex at the same time.
Why would anyone want? What? I do not know what that is. Hold on. If you guys remember, Lucy's the only one who wouldn't know, but you two, Adonivar is technically only 3 years old. He doesn't
Oh,
know what
yeah.
the hell's going on. So he's like, I will pretend like I understand what you are talking about, and
It's
we...
what I do most of the time when they speak about things I don't want to know about. Not the orgies, though. Orgies are nice.
But that is the thing that I'm going to pretend that I know that. Okay, never mind. Let's move on.
And you guys do see a butler at the door.
Should I give a Ganavar the cock?
I am rather uninterested in this situation, so...
Okay, yeah.
Does it involve beating someone up who's been the bad person?
Depends.
If you're into
You're-
that,
That's a good answer.
Absolutely, absolutely, it does.
Because I am here for one reason and one reason only, and that is to kick the ass of people who are being evil. So,
Oh, well, maybe that's a little bit too ungentlemanly. We're talking about, but you're like veering in the correct direction.
we are? Wait, with what?
Don't worry about it. Let's go say hi to the nice butler man. Hi, nice butler man.
People are jumping around back and forth.
You're not going to send assassins like the last one, are you?
No,
Oh,
I
wait,
won't be making the same mistakes as my predecessor. Is anybody actively perceiving this guy?
I would be
No.
inciting him on that.
mhm.
Can do
You don't. It's kind of stone faced to you, and nobody's actively perceiving. So,
Yeah, it is not my. I'm not. He is new man. Don't care.
I assume you're here for the transport.
Yes,
Yes.
please.
We will, of course, need you to wear these, and he has some blindfolds that shimmer.
Shraga goes in and grab one. He's like, right now or later?
All right, now is you see, my master likes to protect his trade secrets.
So, like last time,
Exactly. This is nothing new.
alright, just get it on me then.
I'm assuming everybody just ties him on.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
And you guys have magical blindness as you are led through the house very carefully. And
Are they see-throughable anyways?
no, they actually cause magic blindness.
No, but are they see-through? It's the physical cloth because I see through magical darkness.
I mean, you can see. I mean, it's normal black cloth, so. Like,
Okay,
it's
I mean,
not
I'm not
see-through.
trying to see, but if that's their only shtick, then they don't work. And he
Yeah.
would totally, like, halfway through the trip, he'd be like, you know, I can see everything.
Yeah,
from
there's
on
still,
the
I mean,
mirror."
normal blindfolds outside of that,
Mm.
but they do cause the status affliction blindness.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the only
Um,
way to see things is if you have blind sight.
And we will show you where you are being sent to. Before I remember to hide all the areas over here. And this is the Mer Kingdom.
Are we being sent to skeleton? Is it skeleton serpent? Doesn't need to be beat up.
Oh, don't worry. You want a serpent. Just can everybody here just take a note of what was just said there? And let's continue.
I have clipped it.
Think I can't use animate gag on it.
This is probably going to be the horniest episode.
Yo. Yo. Oh yeah, true, probably.
And you guys will be kind of in the bottomish corner.
I assume we're going to be in where you're revealed.
Yes.
Ah,
So is
okay.
this where we're having the orgy?
Why are you so obsessed with this orgy? It doesn't sound like it's a fun time to me.
He's a pirate. Actually, that's why he's obsessed with it.
You people are weird.
I mean, he keeps talking about fisting people, and we're a group, so...
No. I do the punching.
I like it rough.
God damn.
I do not. I feel like there is more meaning to that than I'm used to, and I'm just going to ignore it.
That
Oh.
is clockwise.
So as you guys touch down, you do feel a little nauseous from the teleportation. And you are in the underwater. I believe you
Are
have
we
supplies
in?
prepared for this.
Are we?
Oh, it's
we
quite beautiful under the sea.
are we in?
I
water?
mean,
Yeah.
if I would have got noticed, like, we were going to
Yeah,
be directly
yeah,
in the
you would have
water,
been
I
told.
would've-
Yeah.
Okay, I would have prepared that ahead of time, then.
Well, you guys also have like a bunch of tablets or something, I think, of water breathing too.
Yeah, but we also have the spell water breathing, so now we all breathe water.
Yes.
Yeah, I ritual cast that.
Boom. All good. You are here with this guy. Says, "You must be here for the Mer King. I'm
Yes,
told a
we are.
bunch of people.
Yeah, that's us.
We don't get a lot of visitors, as you might imagine.
I hadn't imagined anything.
I don't
Okay,
see why. It's a nice looking place you got here.
Name one person that can survive the pressure and that can also breathe underwater.
Excuse me,
Besides
sir. What's your
us.
name?
My
Oh, I was
name
gonna
is
say him.
is Fichter.
Fichter can. So there you go. There,
Fichter
add
can.
another person to the list.
I think the Shraga can probably survive it.
He's at-
we're
he's-
kind
You
of-
guys also
said
bought
besides
supplies to
us.
be able to do that as well. I mean, it's the pressure's equalized inside this building
Oh,
anyways.
how about that weirdo wizard guy who was like, "I'm gonna live under the ocean to marry a rock" or whatever it is he wanted to do.
Okay, I get it.
Wasn't
But
that a
it's not very-
starfish, not a wizard?
Man, I got to be honest. I was stopped paying attention a little while ago. to
Fichter
everything else.
grabs Derek as he tries to walk past unless you resist.
Oh, no.
He goes, "You must wait. I will bring you to him. Do not wander.
You don't want to
willy-nilly."
get the bends or get the locals bent out of shape. Either one is bad.
Yes. You don't want to
No.
deal with our Charlie.
Charlie?
Yes,
Okay.
right behind you.
Hello, Charlie.
And as you
This
say
is
hello,
Charlie.
Charlie, you see what looks like I don't know, like ice, but you know when the ice is really cloudy because
Yes.
it froze
Yep.
too slowly or whatever, or too quickly. That's what this whole dragony thing looks like. And as it moves, like frost and snow of magic, just I don't know how to, because there's raw magic that's involved with it in a liquid form it's like oil to water. This will become important later, so I'm trying to explain it properly.
Well, this is a surprise tool for later.
And it just kind of moves in this, like, sloughs off of it in what looks like snowy form, and it just looks at you and then it goes back to the thing, like the pose that it was in.
I think Charlie likes me.
I wouldn't put it to the test.
Well, he respects his distance. I respect my distance. We won't have to worry about each other. That's how it works. Oh, to give you an answer, base D&D, underwater combat, we all have fire resistance right now. That's how that works.
And anything else we fight under here will have fire.
Yes.
Would something like shocking grasp kill us all? That's what I'm curious about.
That is DM's discretion.
That's DM's discretion whether lightning arcs
Yeah.
more dangerously in water or not.
Yeah.
I think I could make up some rules on the spot for that.
That's definitely going to come up because my weapon
Yeah.
has a lightning thing. on it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So,
I've got shocking
I've got
grasp.
ideas. I've got ideas about how to moderate that.
Lightning, and then in reality, thunder damage would be a tragedy if you were to get hit by thunder damage.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, thunder damage might be a bad plan.
Because that's how you rupture your organs from outside your body.
Yeah.
I should have mentioned this, but I didn't notice at the time. I have mass cure wounds.
Oh, do you have a resurrection spell?
I've got kind of like
No.
Does anyone have a resurrection spell?
No,
I
if
do,
you're dead, you-
kinda.
Oh, which one do you have?
Animate gag.
Oh, I was just saying it's like because one of the things, yeah, we probably really needs a cleric in this party. I'm gonna say that right now because of the fact that we're
You
not
guys have an
benefiting
open
from one of my
spot.
powers.
If you know someone who wants to play, you guys have
Because
an open spot.
I have basically with Adonivar, you guys have free resurrections. I can die as many times as I need to, and whenever you cast a resurrection spell on me, no material cost.
I mean, if meta would allow it, I could maybe learn it at some point. At least revivify.
Yeah, Revivify. Yeah, I especially will need Revivify later on because my level 16 ability as a barbarian becomes useless if we don't have Revivify. Basically, my dead body will fight. And someone has to resurrect it before my rage is over.
All right.
Um,
So we'll continue. Officials, follow me. I'll take you to the king.
we are going to talk to King now? Okay.
It's better than saying the wizard.
There's a lot of wizards. Which wizard are we talking about again?
That lizard.
That's wizard.
We're gonna have to size everyone up.
I am tiny man. I like the look of the king. He looks cool, doesn't he?
Hello, Mr. President.
What, is he king or president? I don't understand. There's so many different
He's a Mortal
terminology.
Kombat champion, obviously.
Oh, okay.
I'm just gonna call every king Mr. President now.
Actually, no, you're gonna tell me he's a senator and he uses nano machines.
Hi, Mr. Speaker.
Those.
Herr,
This is
mein
why we
Kaiser.
don't associate very much. We've seen that much above the sea as lost tradition.
I'm sorry, Mr. President.
Yeah, that does seem like that is the case. I sympathize with that.
You know, it's a little bit more optimistic if you're just like, no, they're growing stupider. Now we don't have to deal with them.
Oh, trust me, we saw you growing stupider. I mean, you really forsook a god who held up your entire island. Like,
I would like
Come
to
on,
point out
guys.
that was a long time ago. No here did that.
no, but
Nobody even. It's been so long ago that Above the Waves, nobody even remembers that anymore, which is
for
kind of like
the
a problem.
war amongst you between those of green skin and those not. You have a war with a church
Wait, there was
to a false god.
wait, you guys
That-
had a war
was
between
a little awkward.
green-skinned people?
What's false god are we talking about now?
Yeah, there's a war ongoing with with a lot of ogres, orcs, minotaurs, going on up in the north. There's a there's
Lucy's
like
unaware of it.
a semi Cold War battle line, but yeah,
Lucy just
Shraga as a half orc is very aware of it,
yes,
especially
Lucy
since
just like,
he's
yes.
canonically he has green skin.
yeah. There's actually a thing happening with that, so there's a lot of stuff.
Well, I
going on in
mean,
the
you
world.
have green skin. I've got green skin. The war's way the fuck over there. Like, I
He's
mean,
got the more tealish blue.
It's must be something with
it just looks like
breathing
that because we're underwater.
air. It makes you so much more fiery.
Okay,
mean-
he's
Yeah.
got the point on that one because I am a
There's
very
no
angry man.
denying that.
I see we are in accordance. I don't like to see my daughter married off, but the connection that it brings, I cannot deny, is valuable.
Well, not only that, but any father, you know, it's hard to see their children married off. Well, not the boys so much, but the girls definitely. And they say that the king is a father second, so like it must be harder for you than a
Oh,
normal father. So
Absolutely, my dumbass sons, I swear to God.
you see what I mean? Yeah.
Sent them to live with their mother. Can't even take care of themselves at 60 years of age. I've
Yeah.
told them not to
But
go to the
as we
fucking
understand
reef.
it, there's submarine we need to catch and
Oh,
then
yes.
drive and paddle our ways away from you.
He
Because I
hands-
mean, like as lovely as it is for us, we're going to be talking about the time we met the king and the mermaids, or in the mer people. Sorry. And we're going to be talking about meeting their king for years and years and years to come. But for you, this is like Tuesday, right? so-
Are you implying that it's just every Tuesday that my only daughter gets
No,
married
not your
off?
daughter. Not that part. Not that part. Just talking to people who are like, "Great king, we want something from you." That's got to be a Tuesday thing, or maybe it's Thursdays in
Surprisingly-
Discord.
Surprisingly, it's the worst part of my day.
Right. So I'm just saying, like, we don't want to be doing this. We recognize it's a problem. We'll get out of here just as we want.
Yeah, one sec, I'm grabbing the key. And he hands you over a key that's going to be way too big, I'm betting. Yup, but it's good for illustrative purposes.
That is a huge key.
I can carry it. Guaranteed.
Good, because I can't.
And he hands you the key and says, well, you'll find it just along the way. Fishter will take you there.
Well,
Make sure you don't step out without protecting yourselves. You land dwellers are so squishy.
Donovan just kind of pokes himself. He's like, well, I'm not that squishy.
Now poke me, and Shraga holds his arm out for Donovar to poke.
I poke it.
Yeah, he's wearing the heaviest plate armor there is in the game. He's not squishy, and he's like, "See, you're just a land dweller. You're squishy." And he just walks away, completely ignoring the fact that he is also a land dweller inside of armor.
Am I
Alright.
a land dweller? I fly everywhere.
Yeah, technically, you're like,
So am I even weaker? Or am I stronger?
I don't know. You're also a girl. I don't know if that changes anything, and it's not like misogynistic of me. I just don't know how it works.
So this is your guys' new submarine.
Why does that feel like that's
I
something out of like
like
G
it.
Darius? I feel like that's something out of G Darius.
I like it.
Do you want to fly spaceships that fight intergalactic fish?
Yeah, a little bit.
Oh, we got the game for
Why,
you.
you got them? All right, can anybody else steer water vehicles, or is it just me?
That is all
Yeah.
you.
I mean, I
can-
barely touched land, let alone water, so I can't steer vehicles.
Yeah, I
period.
still don't know why you're
Mm.
coming. Glad to have you.
you see.
I mean,
Yeah,
I was kind of
so-
just following you, and then I got blindfolded, and then now we're here.
Welcome to
that
your
also
home.
sounds a little kinky,
Oh,
but like,
look.
Also, if you guys want to decorate this, just make Noah do it.
Ah,
Because
shit.
this is your guys' home for the next foreseeable future.
Where
I had a
am
9 o'clock orgy I was going to go to.
Well, yeah, okay, so first we started talking about dents, and now we're talking about the orgy again. How are these two things connected?
I don't know, but there's only one girl here, so probably not technically orgy.
I'm not participating in this orgy. You guys have fun with
That's
whatever the
okay.
hell
You're
you
a
wanna do.
minor.
Wait,
I
he
do
might-
not have a pick.
You dig through things.
I do the smithing. I do not do the mining. I can make a weapon for you. I cannot. We do not collect the iron for you. But this is nice little place we got here. Mm,
It's a very expensive submarine. It's very.
it's very.
I don't know what all these rooms are. I think that's a kitchen over there.
Well, these look like bedrooms right
Those
here.
do.
These look like bathrooms. That looks like either
a place to die.
This might
Or
be
get
the
sent to
front of the
the
boat. Maybe, I don't know. It looks like control
Yeah,
panel.
this-
that's how.
this looks like the cockpit and steering mechanism
That could
here.
be too. Yeah.
Cockpit.
This looks like the dining and lounge. This looks like the dining room. This looks like the living area or the lounge room and stuff.
I mean,
What's your
that looks like
boat
a
to
mapping
decorate?
table. That looks like the mapping table right there.
Yeah, it is a good. It's like the war room maybe.
Oh no, you know if you angle if the ship is heading this way, this would probably be
I don't know which way the ship's heading.
No, we're gonna need a steering wheel like right here.
This is a steering wheel.
Is
looking
that?
thing.
That
Oh,
looks
yeah, but
more.
that-
This looks more like the engine room now that I'm looking at
That
it.
could
If
be the
if the
engine
boat
room.
is going this way, this looks more like a mechanism that an officer would stand by at to rise like ballast for up and down.
Yeah.
movement.
So yeah, this is
Um,
like the living quarters. So this is like living quarters and living room over here. So
And we're gonna draw this real quick. We're gonna say that that is the airlock.
okay.
That's perfect.
So that's not horny jail. Okay.
Although honestly, this might make more sense for an airlock because that's not the room right next to the like front cabin.
Crap.
That's true.
I mean, there's kind of a door right here.
Yeah, we'll just double
Yeah.
outline it.
Need
So this would be the expedition room then.
Yeah.
yeah.
And this is horny jail.
What room will be mine? Do I get to choose, or are you picking for us, Captain Sorga?
I'm just gonna pick mine. I'm gonna get the first one right here.
Okay, that is your room.
I will sleep on this chair.
Oh, okay.
You're gonna pick a room for though. Like also, you can sleep wherever, but you're gonna pick a room.
Yeah. Who else wants their room? You guys get to decorate this at Dragonheart's willingness to help you.
Doing this
I think
one.
Matt has the ability to as well. Wait, no, 3 of the 4 of you have the ability to come in here and decorate. So
Yep.
This is
I
like
am-
the DM session.
I am going to pick this room. I am going to fill this room with my things, and this will be where I sleep. Good. This ship isn't like flooded with water, right?
no,
Okay.
that's just an effect. This is
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I was.
How do you think it goes up and down? We filled the entire ship with water.
Oh shit!
So those are all of your rooms. You guys can decorate the map as you see fit. This is your boat. You're to do with it as you want, because, like I said, this is your home. Because for the, I mean, it's gonna take. Fuck. Let me look at this. $22. That's like 550 miles just horizontally.
Oh wow.
I think I'm missing an H.
And
in
you
that
guys
number.
come across.
Oh, we come across something. Oh, that
Where New
there's a
York
wa-
City would be. You see lots of blood in the water and sharks everywhere, and a hole in the center leading in. It's the only hole of this giant domed reef that appears to cover the area that you know New York City to be in.
Is it just for me? Or
Okay, Derek, you go check it out. Okay, we'll wait here.
Why me?
You guys are in the top right-ish.
Okay.
Is it large enough for us to take the sub through?
It would be if there. Well, I mean, you could try. There's a lot of sharks. It'd be hard to get through them all, but maybe.
I mean, we're fucking made of metal. They're
I am squishy. I'm like, if anyone should be swimming in there, it should either be Shock or myself.
Yeah,
Truck
not
would
the
definitely
wizard.
be the choice to go.
If it's the wizard, if it's Derek, he's gonna be using shocking grass if he has to.
There you go. You're in the top right. You guys can all control that.
There is a lot of
Are you guys actually
Did you
going
ever
in?
find out if this thing has any guns or anything on it? Like,
No, it's
Or
just
is
a
it just a s-
submersible.
well, there's a couple things we can do. One is we can cause some more blood, like way the fuck over there, or we can just kind of hope that they go away.
Oh, you mean to chum the water?
Yeah, basically.
Is anybody like on lookout?
I mean, we're all. I mean,
Or
if we,
just
if,
looking-
when the ship is traveling, I assume we all have battle stations or
Who's
like whatever
who's
that
the
we're
who's
at.
the person who's looking at shit?
Straga's looking at stuff when we're steering, obviously.
I meant like I assume you have a dedicated person.
Probably
looking
Lucy
through.
because she doesn't know much and she's got high perception, I assume.
Yeah.
And by don't
Yeah.
know much, I mean specifically about submersible travel.
Yes, perception of 2.
You have a perception of 2? Oh, you're a sorcerer.
So who wants to be the
Yeah,
Yeah, that's
lookout?
better than my perception.
I have 5.
Adanavar,
Am I
are
the-
you at the looking glass?
I might as well be.
Roll
No,
perception.
it's not bad.
I am literally one bard class away from being a fucking horny bard.
Yeah.
14.
You feel a slight rumble, and the sharks swim a little bit more energetically, almost as if they're a little frantic as they're eating up chunks of. You're not sure what.
Okay, either they're having a feeding frenzy or they are trying to feed before the frenzy begins.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that sounds like it's a good time to be backing up, woot woot, and Shrug is gonna
And
take
And
us
as you are
a
backing
safe
up,
distance away.
you see a relatively larger shark swim past you, and
If I had
it has a
to,
hole. It has what looks like a baby whale. Oh, stop! Come on. And it goes. God, go away. Go over
Oh,
there.
sharks are beasts.
And it moves across, and it drops the baby whale into the hole and swims along before starting to eat the
Oh.
chunks that are swimming around.
Now I get it. There's something big in there, and it's eating everything. So if we fly in there, it's gonna be like food and try to eat us. Great.
Oh.
Do you want me to turn to the shark and investigate it?
You're going
No,
to get
because of-
eaten.
Because the sharks are staying away from it. So if you're a shark who's like, I'm a man, I can do whatever I want, whatever's in there gonna be like, you're a snack. That's what you are.
Look, people paid attention to placement of things on the map. So proud.
Yeah, they do not want to. We do not want to go into vortex of death.
Yeah, probably not.
But
Okay,
it
let
has
me-
been the only entrance into this massive coral reef
I do
that
wonder
appears
why
to surround what should be where you know New York City to be.
I do kind of wonder why the sharks are sacrificing animals to it, though.
It is. I do not know. Maybe big shark, even bigger shark is in center. Maybe.
I mean,
Is
I do have a way of killing it. He pulls out the parasite in a jar or whatever it is. I do have a way of killing it, though.
we
You know
not,
how we've got to get out and swim around in the ocean, and we've got to breathe the water.
we're not going to commit mass genocide of entire coral reef.
And well, I didn't say that. I was just saying we're gonna die also if we do that. So probably not a good idea.
We are not committing mass genocide of coral reef.
Again, we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. But for now, we're just gonna be like, that'll kill us too.
Oh yeah. But
Meta, would Momoa have warned him about anything, or is there any way that I can reach out to Momoa when I'm in the water and be like, "Hey, bitch, what this?"
Religion? No. You do reach out, but he's busy.
I wish I could give you advantage.
Are you getting any signals from the big man?
You could give him an
Yeah.
inspiration dice.
Tons of signals, man. Tons of signals. None of them are helpful.
Do you
Oh,
want me to try to call my big man?
Does he know about what might be inside right there?
I don't know. I just offering.
I mean, you can try it, but I'm pretty sure he won't know.
I wouldn't say it's a bad idea. You might not be getting an answer about what you think you're getting an answer about.
Okay, I am going to try to talk to Bartel. Give me one moment.
Yep. And Derek, what were you doing?
Okay.
Okay. He tells you that far beneath the coral are souls he cannot ferry.
So there are souls beneath. Okay, I
Because
understand.
you're the former bad guy that you found out not to be a bad guy god, right?
Yes.
Yes, that's what I thought.
Made the yeah, he is that is what who I serve. Okay. So I don't know about the big beastie, but I do know that whatever the hell happened down there, there's a shitload of souls that cannot escape.
I do wonder though,
What?
why are the sharks dropping the food down there instead of eating it themselves?
They're kind of eating
It
food.
is
And
it
as you
is
guys are
like-
discussing, you see a plume of blood blurred up from the center and more bits of what some of it. Roll perception. Adonivar.
I'm just assuming it's the
All
whale.
of
that
us,
fucking
or
got
just the
dropped in there.
Donovar?
Just Adonivar. Yeah, it's definitely that whale.
Oh,
And they just grab some of the larger chunks and tear off back away from the hole.
Whatever is down there has accepted the offering. It's like what the people bring money to king to get on king's good side. The creature in there.
Bribery.
Yes.
Gregory.
What if we bribe the creature for passage? We go get our own whale and bring it and feed it to creature, right?
I don't think that's a good idea. I really don't.
Okay, then
Says the fire guy surrounded by water, obviously unnerved.
he is fire guy. I did not
Yes, he's
realize that.
He throws fireballs. You know how good that is down here? Not very.
I mean, I can also do lightning spells. You know how good that's down here?
I mean,
I
I
actually don't. I haven't thought about it very much.
I just I do the stabbing and the swinging. That's what I do. So, you need to put me on top of ship and we go hunt whale. I go grab whale for you. I can do that.
Well, so problem is that these things are just dropping it in there. So I think that's just expected behavior of sharks in this area. We're not the shark, so I don't know how good that would go.
Maybe we should do a human sacrifice or humanoid.
Are you volunteering?
I don't how that started.
I'm volunteering Lucy though.
Well, Lucy be barely
She's
a
not a
snack.
human.
Yeah.
Lucy would be.
Honestly, he's a gnome. I'm a half orc. I think you're the only human here, bro. So if we have to do a human sacrifice,
He said human. Oh, he's.
I'm a half elf too, but my other half is orc.
I said humanoid, not human.
And I'm saying human because I don't want to be chosen for sacrifice. It's kind of my mission, you know.
How about Saga? Not Saga. Gunvar.
Yeah, he's a gnome. Nobody wants gnomes.
Oh yeah.
You want to? If you try to throw me into the hole, I will cut you open, feed you to shark, and then kill whatever's down there while I'm at it. So don't you dare.
Why don't we just get the cut open and just go down there and kill it?
I don't like how much
Because
sense you're making right now because I didn't think of it, but honestly, like, not bad.
What if that thing is just like what if the hole is just some kind of mouth? And like the creature is like a giant.
Then it eats all of us at once.
Yeah, I don't want to be eaten.
Well, it's either we don't complete mission, we go home with nothing, or we get inside hole and we kick its ass.
I mean, there's a reason that like nobody's done this before you.
I wish there's a way we could make it go to sleep, but I don't think that's a possibility. Like, drug something to make it sleep, but I don't think any of you have any way of making it have sleep.
I've got an idea. I want to see what we're dealing with here. Hold on.
What are you doing? Are you going to examine what's going on, or what is happening?
Should we start feeding it all the sharks here?
It could be protective of it, but I mean, they seem to be frightened of it just back, so maybe no. So maybe if we feed it sharks, it gets so fat it can't chase us anymore.
Why did nobody tell me we had the wrong music on the entire time? Now we got good music. Alright.
So I mean, it's not a bad idea. It's just more of if we piss off all the sharks, they might start actually hurting submarine, and then submarine goes.
Keep in mind, we backed away to a safe distance.
Yeah,
right now.
no, yeah, you're way away. You're just there for illustrative purposes.
Yeah, okay, so then
Can any of you cast invisibility?
Unless it's a ritual spell, no.
I can cast light, I can cast a message, I cannot cast invisibility.
I
I
do
could turn
Misty Step.
2 of us invisible in about 8 hours.
I can do Misty Step.
The Misty Step is boring.
How fast does this thing move? Could we go piss off bigger predator and bring it here to fight this predator?
That was one thought, but how big is bigger predator, and will that even work? Because
I don't know.
It seems like
Let's
we
get a
need
crack at-
information on what it is you're facing.
Yeah, we need to figure out what's in there.
anything.
Maybe. Okay.
how fast can the sub move? By the way,
A little bit faster than a horse-drawn carriage or horse-drawn wagon. It's not fast.
okay,
Actually,
that's
why
fast
do you
enough.
know-
I was worried that it was like 15 feet per turn.
No,
do
it's
you
like,
even know any
like
illusion spells?
40.
is that what a no? What can a horse-drawn like cart do? That's what
It's
that would be the equivalent
40.
to this situation.
40.
Okay, yeah,
Mhm.
40 then.
Do you
Like
know
it's not
any
gonna
illusion
escape
spells?
anything crazy in the water. Like a shark's gonna outpace it, but the shark would have to be like sprinting to get after it.
I don't have illusion spells. I just told
Oh,
you that.
hold on, folks. Hold on, folks. Excuse me, just 1 minute. And Shraga goes and stands in the airlock, and he waits for a shark to be swimming nearby.
Well, you said you were
Because-
safe distance away.
Right, so he's looking for a shark that's like swimming towards the
Oh.
group with maybe like an offering or something like that.
Yeah. After about 20 minutes, one passes by.
Because as a fathomless warlock, any creature that is fully submerged in the water can understand me if I'm also fully submerged in the water.
So you
So I'm
get
just
out
like,
of your
"Hey,
thing,
bro."
right?
No, not out of it. I'm standing in the doorway of the airlock with the
Oh, with
airlock
it open. Yeah,
and my
yeah.
hand on the lever to slam it shut.
Yeah.
And he's like, "Hey, bro. Real quick question for you. What's in the hole?"
Charisma.
Like persuasion?
Yeah, if you want to use persuasion, that's fine.
I'm not proficient in anything except intimidation.
Yeah, I don't think expression's gonna help that.
Oh.
So if he ignores me, then I'm gonna shout at him and
Yeah,
be like, "Hey, I'm fucking talking to
Yeah,
you."
he just kind of ignores and continues along.
Hey, fuckface! Talking to you.
It looks at you. Roll perception at advantage, given your background.
No.
I'm gonna need it with my -1. Told you.
You can. It definitely wants to fucking kill you, but it swims real quickly over, drops in its offering, turns around and fucking sprints towards the fucking airlock. At what distance are you?
Sharks can go pretty fast, so at about 30 feet.
30 feet? Okay.
Yeah, I would do it closer, but honestly, Shraga doesn't trust his own magic prowess because he didn't used to be a magic boy.
Yep. Alright. A wisdom saving throw of 18. It's held.
Shraga's gonna fucking go up, and he's going to like hold his lance Volvanik. Now he's out of it, but he's like on top of this thing, and he's just gonna like stick it in its mouth. So all he has to do is thrust into its brain to kill it, and he's gonna be like, "Okay, another question for you, bro. What's the offering for?"
The Great King.
Yeah, no, I know about that, but what is the Great King?
Great King. Great King eat Great King. Kill Great King protect.
Well, he's not doing a very good job for protecting you right now, and I just want to know who he is. So, like, what is he? Is he meat? Is he shell? Is he cold in and of itself?
Is he a Leviathan?
Teeth.
He's teeth?
His teeth. Teeth and bone.
Is he alive?
The shark?
No, not the shark. He's still talking to the shark. He's like,
Oh.
"Is the Great King alive? Is he
Great
undead?"
King eats Great King alive.
Okay, so he's alive and he's made of teeth. Does the Great King have any enemies?
Silly princes.
Hey, watch it, bub.
He can't do anything. He's frozen. So
Whenever you drop character meta, it's hilarious. Because your voice doesn't change, so you go from, he's made of bones and teeth. Oh, it's frozen. Hold on a second.
Alright, continue.
I think Shrag has learned all he can, so he'll be like, "All right, have a good day, bro. Next time, be more polite to strangers." He'll zip back into the airlock and latch it shut before releasing him.
perception.
Perception?
I think am I out of the voice or in the voice right now?
You are out of the voice.
You're out of the voice.
Perception. You just catch the barest glimpse of what might be a golden necklace with the symbol of the Mer Kingdom on it, caught in its teeth, as it dashes by.
That makes
In the
sense.
shark's teeth?
Yeah.
No, in Shraga's.
Yes.
Shraga, I did not realize you had sticky fingers.
Sticky teeth.
I know
Specifically.
it's just this helmet, bro. Look at it. It's like wow. So yeah, I think our best bet would be to either nuke the fuck out of whatever's in there, or wait until Momoa's willing to talk to. Because like, if this is the Great King of the Sharks, which it sounds like it is, because when Shraga got back, he told everybody what the shark said.
I can try boiling the water down there using fireball and trying to get it out.
No, we're not there yet. Because if he comes out and he's faster than us, then we're dead if he figures out who it is. But besides, you also got to remember, I'm like, I work for the King of the Sea, and if the King of the Sea, or the God of the Sea, and the God of the Sea was like, this guy's the King of the Sharks, and like kill him, then my boss be like, oh, that's what you wanted to know. Yeah, that's a big no-no. Now I'm going to punish you. So definitely not going to do that. I think the best bet right now would be to either try to sneak us through, which we can't do with the submarine. So no, not doing that. Or to find another way through while we wait for Momoa to tell me what the fuck is going on. So let's do that. Let's start exploring and seeing if we can find another place, and I'm going to do some prayers. All those opposed? Yeah, well,
They
one
are.
of them the captain anyways.
I am not opposed, but I can tell you this: I'm itching to punch something in the face.
Yeah, that's fair.
Go punch a shark.
No, he just said we're not going to punch the shark.
No, I said we're not going to punch the king of the sharks. I totally was ready to wreck that fool back there, by the way.
Yes, but if we punch these sharks, we may end up pissing off King of Sharks. So we find new shark, we punch him in the face.
Oh, I like that. Yeah, let's go see if we can find a new shark.
I mean, if you have a corpse, I can revive it and you can use that as a punching bag.
You're very fond of resurrecting corpses.
Are you a warlock?
No, I'm a necromancer.
Oh, it makes so much sense now. But we are going on the treasure hunt to find new place to go in.
Or to punch a shark?
I mean,
Yeah, so basically, I'm assuming that this is the only way in and out, and we don't have to roll to search for it because we're just not going to find it.
That is correct.
Yeah. So does Momoa ever be like, I don't care what you do, or like, I don't know who that is, bro, fuck him up? Or does he say, oh no, that's Bill, the password is vodka and you have to have some on you and you should be good to get it?
Momoa just says, well, not doesn't says, but you get the idea that whatever's in there he doesn't care about. If you kill it, you're cool.
Oh, cool. So yeah, let's go think about some violence. While we were waiting for him to get back to me, did we happen to see anything large and meaty in the area that we could bring as an offering?
There's a sperm whale
sharks.
swimming around.
Okay, Dunsmore, let's go punch a whale.
Yes, I get to add whale hunter to my resume.
Oh yeah. And but if wants to go hunt the whale, let's do that real quick. I don't know if you want us to fight an actual whale, but basically the plan is to beat it down until it's dead.
Oh yeah,
And then
we're
bring
gonna
it
make
over
you go
here.
through this.
We are going to kill the whale.
I got a map somewhere that I can make this work. I just gotta find it. I know I've got water somewhere. You guys have been silly enough before.
I did not mean to ping that.
Polymorph.
That'll do.
No.
It's been a while since you guys have been here.
I'm not the Brigadini.
I don't know what that is.
they've had a run-in with that particular species of fish quite a few times.
This is officially where the joke came from. If Rosalind waves at a creature, it instantly gets angry.
Oh.
Because this was the map where we saw a dark shadow underneath the water, and Rosalind's like, "Oh look!" waved at it, and then immediately we went into combat.
Yes.
I forget. Are whales carnivores or are they herbivores?
Only
Carnivores.
certain whales are only certain whales are like actual carnivores, but technically they do eat meat.
They eat krill.
Thinking.
Well, say hello to the one that eats giant squid, because that's a sperm whale.
Yeah, I was gonna
Yeah.
say.
Sperm whales
I have a
are
question. Are there
carnivores.
any dark shadows or like any missing looking fish?
Any what? Dark shadows?
Any,
Don't wait
or
for
like
fucking
missing looking fish?
Shraga
just
doesn't
the
want
sharks
to
that
risk
run
the
by
sub,
us
so the
every so
sub is like
often.
parked almost out of combat here, and then we're all
What
gonna
do-
proceed on foot.
I want to wave at an animal.
No.
Well, the reason why is because I can create a major image of whatever food it likes.
Giant squid.
But before I leave, I'm gonna polymorph into a giant shark.
Oh hell yeah, we just saw a whole bunch of those.
Yeah.
So,
I will be the one getting the sacrifice to the Shark King thing.
Giant squid is its primary source of food if it's a sperm whale. But it should be noted that if we do use a giant squid, not only will this thing assume, oh yeah, that's food, it also is going to be assuming, oh no, a fight, because they actually eat each other. Giant squids try to eat sperm whales, and sperm whales try to eat.
What about a dying giant squid? Can you make an image of a dying giant squid so it's like, oh, free food without fight?
that can be
Reason-
arranged.
The only reason I know all of this is because I did when I was a kid, I did a research project on sperm whales.
Why sperm whales?
We had to pick a specific animal, and everyone picked a bunch of different whales, and I was like, I'm gonna pick the sperm whale. This was like second grade. This is like second grade when you study marine biology. So
Wait, you study marine biology?
yeah, so in second grade, we go through the we study Amazon rainforest, marine biology, one after the other. So
To be fair, my school was shit. In second grade, we did jack shit. We learned how to count again. Mind you, my grade was like one of the smallest grades. So we were always a year behind despite being in second grade. We were learning first grade stuff and repeat. The only teacher who bothered to teach us our grade was our gym teacher, funny enough, when we had health class. It's like, okay, you 4 in 7th grade. Yes, we were a class of 4. Here's the subject for today. Read on this, and then I'll teach these guys, and then I'll come back to you.
alrighty then.
Yeah, it was a culture shock when I changed schools. It's like, holy shit, I'm learning science? What is science?
So you know something? I was thinking for some reason the King Shark thing was Charybdis from Greek mythology. I don't know why I was thinking that.
No, I'm just gonna giant image freaking Zeus.
Can you do like a sexy lady sperm whale? Because if that's a dude sperm whale over there, then he'll be like a hubba hubba. If it's another sexy sperm whale, she's gonna be like, bitch, my territory, and they'll fight.
Do you want to put your sperm in that whale?
That's not even like on the table.
I'm going back in the ship. I'm done with all of you.
Well, hold on. I was gonna say, do you want to hunt a derrick after you're done hunting a whale? Because, like, you know, outside the ship, I'm not the captain. I can't stop.
Oh no, that is out of character, not in character.
Okay, good. Because I totally am the captain, even when we're
I
outside.
can't
the
even
boat.
speak to you right now.
In Lucy's eyes, you're not the captain because in her eyes, she's been kidnapped.
Oh, she's kidnapped? Oh.
Yeah, she got blindfolded and teleported to an underwater
She knew she was getting teleported underwater, though.
And we wouldn't force her into it.
We gave the invitation.
Mm-hmm.
Nope, she's kidnapped.
Oh, okay. You can believe whatever you want.
And that's the logic she's going from, even though she totally wasn't the one who cast water breathing.
Are we going to fight whale or are we going to stare at whale?
I mean, I'm waiting for the giant squid to appear that
Oh.
I've made appeared.
Lucia's trying to create giant squid.
A giant sexy squid.
Why?
I don't think the squid has to be sexy this time, though.
Why are we making everything sexy? Everything does not need to be sexy.
Wow.
No. Bad.
I'm going to go straight for the sperm and try and rip out.
All
the
right,
sperm.
it does not need to be sexy.
No, it not need to be sexy. It just needs to be
Mhm.
squid.
Mhm.
Just need.
Well,
to
our
be-
druid over here can't cast spells right now, so this is going to be a fun fight. Let's go.
He's
Are you
not-
talking about
Is Lucy
Derek?
coming outside the sub, or is she going to stay in there where it's safe and just cast sight spells?
That's exactly what she's doing.
Okay, cool.
She could probably get eaten by this giant whale.
Well, so could Traga, but he's not being a bitch about it.
Well, also, I could be eaten, but
I'm going to be the one that kills the whale. I'm going to take a chunk out of its mouth.
Okay, I'm gonna go left at Donovar. You go right, Mr. Sharkypo. You go right through the
Ah.
image when the sperm whale is freaking out about it not being real. Okay.
That's pushing the bounds of TOS. I'm just gonna throw
I
that out
don't
there.
think it is.
Yeah.
Maybe.
I hope my
I
grandma
said
gets
pushing the
come in again.
bounds.
Okay, hold on. We are going to fix that in just a second. Let me get the text.
You could put a black bar on it.
No.
Can we not just sacrifice the giant squid to the thing?
Not a penis.
I didn't put a phallic-looking squid. though.
No, read the sign.
I said it's phallic-looking. I didn't say it's a penis.
Okay, now if we actually go over TOS's guidelines, that is allowed to be on the screen as long as we move the story forward. So now we need to move the story forward. Probably not a penis.
All right, so the squid is now here. It's totally fine.
Yeah, it's fine. It's part of the story, guys. It's
Okay, and-
necessary for the story.
It is, because we cast the spell. So Shraga told Adonavar to go right, and then for once the sperm whale like uses its action to attack the squid, that's when we hit it. So Derek, you're gonna go right through the image and hit the sperm whale head on, and then
Yeah, it goes
Shraga and
to bite the
Adonavar
whole
are gonna,
thing, and it goes.
and that's our cue, boys.
And you guys get one surprise round.
It's gone.
Doodly doo doo doo.
So you guys get
So-
one surprise round,
One surprise round.
and then
okay.
everybody roll your initiative.
Lucy's technically inside the submarine, but
Well, and if
Just put
Adonavar
yourself-
moves up, I think all of us get advantage on the attack because it's
Just-
so fucking
Just
massive.
put yourself. Yeah, there you go. Just like put yourself in the submarine. Don't make sure you don't roll your initiative on the submarine though.
oh, I'm not supposed to do this.
Oh, are we rolling initiative first? Sorry.
Yes, and then you will get your surprise round. Draga will go first. Everybody else will have their
You
initiative.
might want to delete the submarine from
Rolled a
initiative.
6. Yeah, Shraga rolled a 6 on initiative. Shraga might go last.
Well, in the surprise round, you'll go first because you were there to execute the plan. But after
I
that,
rolled 5 on the initiative.
I rolled a natural 20 on my initiative. Feels good, man.
all right, everybody's in.
I love having advantage.
So it goes Shraga first.
Okay, so a 24 and a 28 for my 2 attacks on my turn.
You definitely hit.
Neither of those damages are including my strength. So my strength is +5 and it's a +2 weapon. So that should be +7 to both of those. That should be a 13 and a 10.
23 damage. You just carve a chunk out of its blubber.
Are you good?
No, it screams though. In
It's a
whale.
fucking whale. Bite it. Jeez.
And then it goes to Donovar.
Yes, it is time. We're going to get the super angry today. So I am going to first activate the Angie. As my bonus action, and then as my action, I will not actually be attacking this turn. I'm going to activate the Radiant Soul. So I activate both of those things.
Do the wings give you a flying speed or a
Yes.
swimming speed if we're fully submerged?
I don't know. I don't need it. We have swimming speed equal to my movement speed.
They're incorporeal, so either way, you're good. They won't cause drag because a bunch of wet feathers would totally slow you down in real life.
Yeah. And it's Lucy's turn.
Okay, Lucy is going to what's the range on this? 30 feet. Yeah, that's you guys are too far.
He's far away. Wait.
Yeah, I don't think Lucy can do much from inside the ship.
Mm.
So she's gonna sit cozy, looking out the window, waving at you guys.
Derek?
So, is its liver now exposed because
what?
of, It's Draga exposed its liver.
No. He just cut off a small chunk of blubber.
I'm going to try and take a chunk of its neck, and because of the giant shark's blood fringe, I get advantage on my bite attack. Oh,
Alright.
crap. How do I do advantage? Well, yeah, how do I do advantage? I'm just gonna do a second one.
You just have to roll 2d20s plus 9s.
Alright,
Guess
so
what
yeah,
20 to hit.
20. Does a
Hit?
20 hit? Alright, and then 3d10 plus 6. Damage!
Just ripping another large chunk out of it as the blood spurts out into the water, clouding the water around Donovar and Derek. Do you have any other actions?
I think. Oh no, I'm done.
And it is Donovar's turn.
Yes. Okay, now I'm going to be doing the attacks. Let me double check. We already have advantage, so I do not need to give you guys this power. But you know what? I will give it to you anyways. I'm going to use my Zealous Presence. So until the end of this, until the, what do you see? Yeah, until the end of my next turn, all of you have advantage on saving throws and attack rolls. So that's my bonus action, and then I'm going to swing my glaive. I have advantage, so
You hit?
that is 28 to hit. All right, and that's going to be doing 24 radiant damage and 10 slashing.
As you cut off half of one of its gill, like one of the flappy parts of its gills.
Excellent. And then I swing again,
Obviously, you hit.
and that is going to be 30 slashing damage.
30 damage as it starts to bleed profusely at the deep cuts that you've opened up in his hide.
I have done my job.
I don't think it's gonna survive to its next turn.
That is my turn.
Lucy?
Okay.
Might actually.
Is it technically within 60 feet to me?
Yeah.
I don't know. Let's find out. Yeah, its nose is.
I guess that counts.
Depends on what
Okay.
you're doing.
Frostbite.
Yeah, you can frostbite its nose.
Shraga would probably have warned everybody that cold stuff probably won't affect creatures down here too much because everything's going to be resistant or immune to cold on
It's-
account of its
yeah.
It's
freezing.
the best thing I can do right now.
Fair.
You just-
I don't think.
Unless you want a broken window.
All right, so it
Fair.
saves, and is that a
It's nothing.
It's nothing. It's a cantrip, so it takes 0 damage.
0 damage? It just kind of shakes it off. It's been out too late. Got nothing on its
Don't be
brain.
Lucy's turn.
At least that's what people say. Okay, nobody got the reference. The shark. This giant whale does what giant whale does. Traga, you're kind of the closest to its mouth, unfortunately for you.
See,
Yeah.
maybe you should have had me go
What's your armor
first.
class?
Shraga's is 19.
Okay, yeah, definitely hits with a 26. Let me look at this. You're small. You're large or smaller, right?
Yeah, I'm medium.
Okay.
If he somehow became huge, I would have been very curious.
I mean,
As the whale
Get a range
chomps
shot.
on you, catching you between its teeth for... Well, Roll20 will eventually tell me how much damage.
Eventually.
57 damage. And you are grappled. And you are restrained.
Yeah.
Yep. And you are in its mouth.
Sometimes it's the best place to
goes-
be.
Chomp, chomp, and you hear your armor creak beneath the weight of its teeth as you feel the plate crushing into you. Obviously, for
I don't think it would
57
creak. I think I just got punctured.
Okay, punctured, just puncturing the teeth through your armor, little needly teeth.
Oh, wow.
Blood,
and it-
you are bleeding
no.
profusely.
Hold on, I need to check something here.
And then,
Ooh, I get to make an attack against it as a reaction
there you go.
because I have Sentinel, and it attacked while it's within 5 feet. I can make an attack against it. So I am going to attack.
What if the whale has sentinel?
That doesn't counter each other. 22 to hit.
You hit?
No,
Sen-
it says, and the target doesn't have this feat, so sentinel does counter each other.
Oh, that's true. So this could be 21 radiant, 13 slashing.
if only you were closer.
And you just see it just recoil away as you just rip into the back fin of it, and it is immobile.
I can't move now, bitch.
Still
Well,
alive.
relatively immobile.
Yeah.
What's the challenge rating of a sperm whale?
I
not a
don't.
base
I don't think
D&D
this. I don't think this is a base D&D creature, bro.
Yeah,
Like a normal
I
whale.
would. I hope it's not.
12 to
normal
14
whale
ish.
is-
Based
yeah.
on what I'm basing it on, it's in the 12 to 14 range. I've buffed some things here and there to kind of make it a better challenge for you guys, but like not a huge challenge because I mean you're all just kind of gang beating a whale. So
Oh, yeah.
Does
You-
anyone have any idea of
A
large
raw sperm
aquatic-
whale is 8.
Mm.
I'm using something else as its base, but
What were you saying, man?
Is there a large aquatic creature that I can turn Shraga into?
A large aquatic creature.
A squid.
Shraga likes being Shraga just fine.
While in its mouth? But what if something big appears in its mouth?
Well, so if I'm in its mouth, I have access to its throat.
True.
Um,
But if something suddenly huge were to grow in his mouth,
It would be growing directly into the teeth that are already sunk into its
Yeah.
meat.
hey, Mega, really quick. I'm sorry. Do you have like a monster sheet for this in case we go on another underwater adventure and have another underwater fight?
This thing is a higher CR level than we
Yeah.
are.
So I don't think
can-
you're able
I don't think
to
you can
transform
cast
into-
it because
yeah.
I don't think you can cast polymorph on it. Sperm whale does have a raw D&D.
Yeah, this is more like a
Thing.
14.
Hmm.
A CR 14.
Fine. Wait.
So this is like a really old, really powerful sperm whale.
Huh.
Yeah, I mean, you guys are at the bottom of the deepest part of. Let me go up back real quick here. Let me go find. God damn, I'm so deep.
So
But to tell you guys where you guys are, and if you look at the map, right
You're, like, in
here,
here.
in the deepest part of the ocean in the entire world. Like this is like there's a reason that this has not been like explored or found before. Besides from the things you find, the giant beasts like this, it's just a bad place to be, and you guys are here, so.
so technically there is a way to dislodge him.
I mean, it's not my turn. It's going to be Shraga's
Does
turn.
anybody have basic cooking supplies on them?
No.
Oh, then you got. Well, as that would have been the easiest way to dislodge him. No, I'm not kidding.
To have him
sheet,
swallow me?
The sheet
Did
that
you
I'm
just
working
assume
off
this
of
was-
literally says if you use pepper, that it has to spit you out.
You're using the whale from freaking Pinocchio stat sheet.
Wait, am I? I don't know. I
Yes.
Don't think it is. I mean, I've modified it to some degree, but I'll send
Smoke
you.
and pepper. That's how they made the whale sneeze to release them.
I don't think so, but let me send it to you. We'll break Discord real quick for a second here. We'll break it, but I'll send you it. There we go. I don't know if it's the exact same one, but that's what I'm
It's
using
close.
as a base.
If you remember what Meta said, it can grapple you if you're large or smaller.
That's true.
There are two aquatic animals within our range of polymorph right now that are huge, and that's a giant crocodile and giant shark.
Yeah.
So,
Anyways, it's not even my turn, so.
yeah.
It is Shraga's turn, I think. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Let's do cold or force damage. Oh, bludgeoning damage. Perfect. I'm going to cast Evard's black tentacles inside this thing's throat.
Lovely.
Which that's the spell, and I'm gonna say it can't succeed. I'm gonna posit to the DM, it can't succeed a dexterity saving throw from a spell cast inside itself. I'm also gonna say it can't restrain it because it's inside itself. So
It can't use its tongue.
yeah, probably.
Don't get any ideas.
Why? No, don't pull a fucking Drax, okay? Stop.
A Grax?
I'm going into
will
its
take
stomach.
the damage
Oh,
from
yeah.
the tentacles, but it won't be restrained, given that it needs to be used on the ground.
Right. So instead of restraining it, this is just doing damage. But I'm
Yeah.
also gonna say it's probably fucking with the whale's like ability to swallow.
How did you know what I was going to do?
Because that was
I was going to cast fire.
Oh, I don't know. Because of the question, is it possible to survive in its stomach for a bit?
Yeah, I was
Yes,
going
no,
to
it is
cast
possible to
fireball
survive in
at
its
the
stomach.
cart.
Yeah, you could fast fireball in the stomach. I do remember that.
Roll the
These things-
damage. I'll allow it to see if it affects it, but it depends on the damage.
Yeah, I'm probably still just gonna attack it from the outside.
Because there's something in here that I'll modify to it. So roll your damage.
He already rolled the tentacle damage.
Oh.
Yeah, I already rolled the tentacle damage. It was 16.
Okay.
It's
Yeah. So I'll keep
almost
that in
max.
mind.
I think.
And then
Yeah,
I'm trying to
it's
figure out. So what?
You could have also just tried to ungrapple yourself.
Well, so that's the thing is that I've got my tentacle boy here. I'm gonna summon. I'm gonna have him try to yank me out because I can make a melee attack.
Get roll
When I summon it.
roll a strength of it. It's a grapple check.
Well, this thing uses my magic power as opposed to my.
Then that can probably work. So roll that as.
So
if
it would
was.
work just like it would roll that just like a raw charisma. That wasn't supposed to be an advantage. So a 10.
Oh no. It rips and pulls on you, but it is
Yeah, I
not
didn't
able
think
to
so.
free you.
I didn't think so. So that'll do it for Shraga.
All right. Derek, the shark.
Once again, I'm going to
Baby
try and.
shark, doo, 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 doo,
Sorry, what?
baby
Uh,
shark,
I
doo,
would
doo,
probably
doo,
stop
doo,
singing that song as that song is dangerous on any platform.
Why is it so
As I
dangerous?
was saying, I'm going to.
A lot of people got claimed both on
Trying
Twitter
to know-
and YouTube for that song.
I forgot I like client beyond activated.
A what?
It's like they do have advantage though.
Big guy
He
rolled
said
it.
blood
Dick.
frenzy.
Yep. So you
Uh,
hit for
24
24
damage.
which is not yet enough to kill it, but it is bleeding enough to the point that it is restricting your guys' vision.
Anyways, yeah, that's gonna be my turn. I'm trying to tear out its neck completely. I probably should have gone for the gills. Just completely stop it from breathing. Oh, well.
These things don't have gills. It's a whale.
Oh yeah. Oh, back.
Okay, back to.
It's only starting to restrict vision, right?
It's like fog. Like if you were on land.
Blood fog.
So go by
Can I
fog
make
rules.
out shapes?
What?
Can I make out shapes?
Shapes?
Yes.
I mean, you can pretend as much as you could pretend that there were shapes in clouds. Oh, you mean like? Oh no, that's not what you mean. Yeah, you can see general dark spots.
Okay.
Range stuff's at disadvantage, like anything that like the fog would do. Just a normal fog.
Okay, good thing I'm not casting a spell attack on my turn.
Yep.
I mean, Derek, you don't have to worry about anything because of the fact that you have blindside as a shark.
Yep. Adonivar's turn. As this thing is making its loud whale sad noises.
Oh yeah, I do have blind sight.
Yeah, great. Sharks have blindside instead of normal sight. Yeah, I'm in Angie mode. I'm just gonna be hitting, so
You did say you just wanted to go punch something.
yeah, I'm just gonna keep cleaving away
Or
at this thing.
defenseless whale.
I don't care. I'm adding whale hunter to my my resume.
And he's adding coward.
Yeah, I'm gonna swing at this bitch again.
You're not the one eating chunks of whale.
And you know what? To make sure I have advantage, I'm gonna fucking reckless.
Okay.
I'm going all out. So I'll just put this on for my reckless because I'm just giving reckless abandonment to my swings. 28 to hit.
Okay.
I'm assuming that hits.
Yeah, you hit.
Okay.
Mhm.
And that's gonna be 23 radiant, 16 slashing.
So 39 damage in general. Damn.
Let's see, 39.
I think it's dead.
Yeah, to give you an idea, my first attack every turn does an additional 10 plus 1d6 plus 5
Not quite
radiant
dead
damage. So. Alright, then I'm gonna swing one more time.
yet. You miss.
19.
It
Oh,
just
its
scrapes
AC
off
is
of its.
20.
It scrapes off of it, deflecting harmlessly.
Okay.
Random question.
Yeah.
Have you seen like Peter Griffin Family Guy saving a whale from with a forklift? Have you
I
seen
think
that
so
clip?
at some point.
Is that what this whale is basically gonna look like?
It's not in great shape. Lucy?
Doesn't have to be. We literally want to feed it.
Where
to
in its
monsters.
mouth would Shraga be?
In the middle, right where he's kind of
Cast
positioned.
fireball.
You'd have to come out of your safety of the lair.
Mm-hmm.
And Lucy
didn't I-
depart from the airlock.
Or you
Did
can
not mean to do that. I'm looking at stuff. If only I could cast 2 leveled spells in one turn.
Firebolt. No. Don't do firebolt.
It's resistant to fire!
Yeah, I'm probably immune to cold.
Everyone's resistant to fire right now.
Even if we put oil all over ourselves?
Yes.
Oh.
Underwater combat is automatic fire resistance. That's how that works.
Can you
Okay.
Can you
I'm going to cast this. Roughly about here, which... Actually, don't we have a tool? Fireball.
Yeah, the fireball tool. And the inner range is 20. Oh no,
So I'll be casting it roughly here. It needs to make a something safe.
Deck
throw.
save.
Yeah, I don't think this will is going to succeed on the save.
Does not succeed.
Yeah, if
It is now a glowing. And it's glowing violet.
It is. Let me. Trying to get to it.
So, now pretty much everyone can see it, I think.
Violet, you said?
Yes.
Look, it's glowing violet.
Woohoo!
So now everyone can see it?
Basically.
Yeah, in fog. That's
And
yeah.
now it's my free use of that, so that'll be my turn.
Okay.
Oh, well.
Quick science question for the party: does a whale have a gag reflex?
Yes.
I think so.
I would assume so.
Yeah.
Because I currently have a whole bunch of tentacles beating the shit out of that area of its like, mouth.
Oh.
I'm just wondering if he has to spit me out this turn. You know?
It
He
would
does
probably be
not
similar to
because
the
of the
Kraken
rules that he
the Kraken
has.
effect, where it roll a con save if it takes a certain amount of damage.
Just, pull like evil as hard as you can with the cannonballs.
Okay, so you get swallowed, Shraga. with 25 to hit. So I assumed I hit.
It spits me out, right? No, you get swallowed.
No.
Oh, you
Yeah.
go further.
Yeah, the opposite direction. And you take 31 acid damage, and you are where is it? You are blinded and restrained. You do have total cover against attacks and other outside effects.
Yeah,
Other effects outside the whale.
I assumed.
Yep.
This is exactly what you guys similar to what you guys were doing.
As your armor is becoming more and more pitted, and you're in bad shape. You're at this acid. It's gnarly.
This
it
is
is
Wednesday
Shraga's
all over
turn.
again.
But I think you can still attack.
Was that swallow considered an attack?
Yes.
Yeah, so being restrained, I have disadvantage, but because of fairy fire, I have advantage.
That's true.
So it cancels out and it's just normal attacks.
There you
I'll be fine. It's
go.
fine.
Yeah, it was an attack.
It's fine. It was more since it attacked, I was able to do Sentinel on it because it's not attacking me.
All right.
I mean, do Sentinel on it.
Okay.
And then it is Shraga's turn.
Okay, first, before it's Shraga's turn, technically.
Oh wait, do you get to hit your Dragonheart?
It's Sentinel. As long as it makes
Oh,
attack
okay.
against a creature that isn't me and within 5
yeah.
feet of it, I can attack it.
Yeah, so roll damage.
And also, because of my tentacle, it started off touching me, so it's going to try to reduce my damage by 2d8. Wow.
By 2.
Thanks, bro.
Thanks, bro. Yeah, it takes 21 radiant, 10 slashing from me.
So as Shraga gets swallowed, you come down with the glaive, going right in through its eye, right into its brain, killing it with Shraga still in the belly of the beast.
At least he can swim out now.
Yeah, we're out of combat now. Well, he's restrained, and it can't upchuck him anymore. You guys may want to
should
cut him
have-
out.
It should have a mechanic that once it dies, the person should be able to crawl out.
Yeah, I stopped being restrained, and I'm just
you
inside
go.
it, and
Yeah.
it usually takes like double. It counts as like hazardous terrain to move out.
So I think that the King of Sharks might be happy with this, or might choke on it.
Well, Shraga's not
seriously-
done yet. Shraga's
Oh.
not done yet with the plan, and so he swims out and he's like, "Great job, everybody! Would do nice job with the little bird." And he pats the whale and he's like, "Do we
Take
have any
25 feeling.
explosives to put inside it?"
Shraga, take 25 healing.
Oh, thank you.
I don't know if I was just gonna turn to you and be like, "You want to be putting the boom inside of the creature?"
Yeah,
But
And
we
then
are
that way-
bringing offering.
Wait, you're putting a
Yeah,
bomb in it?
we're gonna bomb the bus.
But what if it doesn't kill it?
I don't have explosives.
I don't think it will. I just want to piss it off and look at it.
I don't
Like-
have explosives.
Oh, I'm Shraga. I always have explosives. Oh, those are on my
True.
boat. Fuck.
Yeah, I really wish I tried to choose war script today, but no, I didn't.
I have holy water. I have holy water.
I mean, I can try.
Did you
I'm
guys
trying-
bring rope? Because
I've
got rope.
but
if you
I've
didn't
got
bring
rope.
rope, how the fuck are you bringing this thing back?
I have rope. I have lots of rope.
I can make it smaller 2 minutes at a time.
I've got rope.
Mhm.
Yeah, I mean you're a fair distance outside of where the coral
Yeah.
is because big monsters don't tend to go into shark territory. It's kind of like Air Force.
Yeah, it's kind of like a death sentence to do that.
Yeah, this thing would never travel there.
Well, the idea Shraga had would be to tow it above it and then drop it in with just Derek to kind of guide it in.
So you're going to let me die?
No. Sharks drop stuff in there all the time. You're a shark, right?
Oh yeah, true. He probably the king.
Sorry,
shark.
not have Derek do it. Derek the giant shark do it.
Yeah. I mean,
And since we don't have explosives, that's unfortunate. But also, Shrug is hoping that this thing is large enough that it won't be able to fall all the way in the hole, and that this thing will have to come out to grab it so we can get a good look at it.
I can also try putting poison in it.
What is with you and poison?
We're gonna hold off on poisoning so far.
I'm going to go all the way over here to not be poisoned.
I
No,
wave
so-
at you from the window.
I wave back.
It's cozy in here.
I feel like you are trying to say something to me, but I cannot hear you through glass.
So Shraga will take the rope and tie
You
this
hear a
thing,
voice in your head.
and then I'm assuming Derek will stay in shark form so he doesn't have to expend another spell slot, and we tow it
Yeah.
back. And how easy is it to do what I said and kind of like drop it on the lip of that thing with Derek guiding it down?
I'd probably make the shark make an athletics check. It's not so much the getting it there, it's the stopping it from going past it.
Can he have advantage because I'm helping him with a giant submarine and I'm a water dude?
Well,
Who
no,
knows
I
that
mean,
kind of shit?
like, are you taking that to the hole though, or is it just him dropping it in the hole? I don't know.
Yeah, so no, the
idea
idea is that like the holes down here, like in the side of this thing,
Mhm.
we're gonna fly it. We're gonna go above the shark mess with the thing. We're gonna drop it, and then all Derek has to do is kind of swim it down so that it lands on the lip, as opposed to trying to have just Derek drag this thing all the way down there.
So I am gonna get advantage or no?
Roll a ranged attack at disadvantage for you
have a-
basically
Ooh.
using
Okay.
the ship to launch Derek with this giant whale towards a small hole in a coral reef. I feel like that's semi-realistic of a way to.
Do you want me to
determine
just roll water vehicles instead?
it. Yeah. I didn't know that was a thing. If it is, that's even better.
Oh, hello.
23.
It was at disadvantage.
You missed us. You missed a whale fight.
I missed a lot of things.
Oh yeah.
I wasn't at my
Especially the whale fight.
computer all day.
Again, 23.
Yeah, you definitely.
into a
you
shark.
definitely launch him. We will do a quick catch up here.
We met the king of the underwater, mer people. We found a big hole. A shark fed a thing in the big hole. And then we went and got a giant whale, and now we're putting it on the edge of the big hole. This feels like a Tonska skit.
I mean, it should sound real familiar to everybody here, but
The hole.
This just reeks of How to Train Your Dragon.
oh, absolutely. That is absolutely.
Yeah, this reeks of the Matra Dragon
Yup.
from the first movie.
Yeah. Now that you bring it up, yeah, it does.
I thought everybody was already onto that.
I really picked that up because
No, guys. This is how sharks act in real life.
No, it isn't.
Mm.
Fucking megalodons still existed. Yeah, sure.
Wait, megalodons don't exist anymore?
They're all dead.
So, oh, real quick, we have to make. So basically, they went to the Mer King. This is the Mer place. They got this ship. It's really cool.
That's our mer.
Oh, forgot about the
They
submarine.
went in the Mer Palace,
Welcome
and they
to
were
Mer
mer
Palace.
people. And this weird magical liquidy stuff that was Snow Eyes. And they did
Snow Eyes.
snow adjacent with this
Sweet
space dragon
Eyes.
looking motherfucker.
Yep.
Then they met the Mer King, who was like, "You guys, I don't really care for the air breathers. You guys are too fiery and you lack manners." And then they gave him the ship, and you gotta choose your room, the one that hasn't been claimed yet. You have two.
Oh
rooms
yeah,
to
there was
choose
a lot
from.
of orgy talk.
Yeah.
Everyone's trying to
Any
explain
orgy.
orgies to Adonavar because he's only 3.
So
Gross.
which of the two rooms would you prefer that remain?
I'll take that one.
Why not this one? Like,
No, that's horny jail.
oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, so for Finn,
Five.
that makes sense.
So,
I mean,
Hmm.
there you go. You have your own room now. Also, you guys are able to have Dragonheart, Matt, or John decorate your room for you with items. So send your request to them because this is your guys' home for the foreseeable future because guys have to come back here because your spells aren't 24/7.
Oh yeah, I'm a shark
I
right
mean,
now.
that can be arranged. It's just Lucy has to make sure to cast a spell roughly around the same time every day.
Hey,
And
day.
so what you had from there is that they found this place where they're basically how to train your dragoning whales into this pit. And they decided that they didn't want to fuck with that right now, and they wanted to get the best offering ever. So they went and found a giant fucking sperm whale, which they mercilessly murdered. They just they're like, oh, here's a nice squid, and then it tried to eat a nice squid for dinner, and it was an illusion, and then everybody beat the shit out of it in 2 rounds, and that was a poor whale. And now it's dead, and they basically torpedo, they use the momentum of the ship to kind of torpedo launch this thing. It's like 4 times the size of this ship towards this tiny hole in the ground, with Derek trying to guide it in shark form by just grabbing on him and swimming with his teeth and swimming alongside this thing that's like 15 times as big as he is. And that is now hurtling at Mach 10.
No, it's floating gently to
I guess, yeah.
with gravity.
Oh,
There's a lot of drag in the water because it's not swimming itself; it's just floating down. Like, I mean, it's not. And Shrug is not Shrug. Derek's a shark right now, so I'll bet he's enjoying just having his teeth in
I'm
this thing.
sure. I'm just
Yeah,
pointing out how ridiculous of a
Donovan.
turn this all has taken.
And Adonavar is happy because he finally got to beat something up.
And I gotta.
Yeah, not
go-
enough of that has happened this campaign.
wait, is
honestly.
this my first time doing combat?
Well, you kind of missed the combat.
You
so
missed
far,
the
but
combat. We
probably-
just finished
Oh,
fighting
it's
the
already
whale.
over? Hell yeah, dodged combat yet again.
I mean, I sat in the ship all fight.
Meanwhile, I took almost 100 points of damage.
Yeah.
You're fine.
Yeah, and then I dealt like 200 points.
Don't worry, I can revive you if I need to. I can store your soul in a jar.
Which fine.
Okay, stop. We're not making everyone undead.
Oh, come on!
You guys still have a
But
lich
don't
in
you
a broom.
want your soul in the jar?
You alright?
You
want
guys
my
still have a
soul in
lich
the
in a
jar.
broom if you guys don't remember.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, I do. It just hasn't been long enough for him to read yet. But Traga's like,
Technically,
it's
it
gonna
would be at
happen.
this point
Because
it because it took us like a year and a half to get here.
yeah, but in game time, it hasn't.
No, in game it would be a year and a half.
I don't
All right.
think so.
It
'Cause we
takes
just
like
went-
6 months to get to from the Merc, or I don't know. Meta said it's 500 miles for us to get here.
Plus,
Oh,
probably
if we had
another
to, if
couple
we, I
leagues
forgot.
deep.
Yeah, no, if we had to submarine our way all the way over, then yeah, it probably did come back.
Yeah.
Oh wait, has it been 9 days yet? Because I was supposed to remind you about the broom and Johnny.
Oh God.
Yeah, it definitely has been. That would have happened on our way over.
Yeah.
We
That's what
are
I'm saying.
going to cover that next time.
Okay.
Sorry.
Because we'll just go back in time, just because. Yeah, I forgot. It's been a little while, so we'll cover that in a flashback episode.
Yeah, I put it in my I put it in like one of the parts in my bio.
Yep. Yeah, just remind me at the start of next session.
So is this thing too large to get in the hole?
Oh yeah, no, its face is stuck in the front of it's stuck in the hole now, and all the
Cool.
sharks are swimming
So-
around and chomping off bits of it.
Derek knows once it's there to get the fuck out, right?
GTFO.
Does he?
No, I'm going into the hole to see what it is.
The hole's closed by the
Aw.
sperm whale.
If he's going in the hole,
He stuck the
Salute
giant
you.
sperm in the hole, and now it's stuck. You have to deal
Glory,
with the
glory, what a
consequences.
hell of a way to die.
Yeah, I'm going back to the submarine immediately after.
Put the giant sperm whale in the hole. Just shove it in.
Yup.
Yep, that's what I'm doing.
It puts
And-
the sperm whale
It might be a
in the
tight
hole.
fit, but we'll put it in, and then maybe we'll pull it out
No.
later.
Yes,
No.
after I put the sperm in the hole, I go back to the submarine.
Yeah, I feel like at this point, Donovan knows what the hell you're talking about, and every time you start talking like that, he's just like, "Mother, no, God."
And you see something as big as the ship, well, no, as big as the whale, slightly bigger, pop its head out. You're only gonna see it for a second here, so pay attention. Because
Alright,
you'll see its
watch.
jaw distend, this creature's jaw distend as it opens up. It clamps down over the top of the sperm whale, compresses, and you just see a jet of like blood and bits shoot out of its mouth, similar to the little whales before, but now in giant scale. And let me put a lot more of this around because it's real
What
bad.
is this? Oh God, we're in a Quentin Tarantino movie.
I think the
And-
whale was right. That's the metaphor I'm taking away here.
Gotta grab it.
Cut you a nice.
Well, the
ride
rest of the
up
sharks have to
whale.
up their game now. We just up the standards.
Oh yeah. Next thing we know, they're gonna start bringing krakens.
Just give them like meth or something.
If the sharks somehow are able to breed a kraken,
Jump!
Oh.
it's an anglerfish.
Oh,
I
jump,
know.
jump, jump.
I want to bite off the angler thing.
Dude,
You
you're back at
know,
the
I
ship.
was thinking it was going to be an anglerfish. I was going to make a joke about it, and then I decided
back inside its
against it.
hole.
Oh, I gotta
Okay,
try
now
and
we know
find-
what we're dealing with, ladies and
Yeah.
gentlemen.
Hey, let's go back to the submarine. And like go back in human form, half out form when we get to the submarine. He then
Okay.
spits out blood and a bit of whale skin.
Well, a bunch of meat chunks too.
Yeah.
I assume you guys are in the
Oh.
meeting room. And the meeting room, I think, is down to the south.
This
That's
is
the
the
living
lounge
room.
area. This is the actual steering and like we're sailing our ship
Yeah.
area.
Um,
That's like the engine room.
Oh, yeah, we're back. I don't think I'm ever going to eat. I don't think I want to turn into a shark again. I feel like I kind of lost consciousness as soon as it got badly injured, and I couldn't stop myself.
Oh, you know what?
Kid. I rubbed my eyes like, what I miss?
You missed the whale dying. You missed the giant fish. You missed fish people. There's a lot going on.
I tore out the throat of a whale.
Yeah, he did that.
I
No,
You aren't completely useless then.
Done coming in and out.
so you see it, Derek. You
Okay.
need to train with me because I do same thing. You saw when I got angry, I started cutting it open. That is what I do. So you know, you just work with me, and we'll get your rage built up and going. Okay?
I don't want to be a barbarian. I'm fine with being a wizard.
No, so
Like,
better
I always
you
want to be a wizard to start, but I
You
stick
don't-
to the world. But yeah.
more
Oh,
to
sorry.
control yourself as shark. I'm talking about not as we're not going to turn you barbarian because you know you're a wizard.
You want to turn barbarian?
No.
I can make you large.
I think I'm turning.
No.
Think I'm turning to a barbarian now. I've got a lot of rage inside. I'm a barbarian now.
As Lucy has her hand on your shoulder, it's like, I can make you big.
No, thank you, Lucy.
Ask
That
Rosalind how
better
that
not
turned
be
out
another
for him.
innuendo.
Now, who's the one thinking about innuendos?
You've been bombarding him with me for the last few months. It's all I can think of now.
Few
I have-
months.
Yes, it took few months to get here. 500 miles, very far.
Plus the depth downwards as well. So this is deep.
That only felt like 5 minutes.
You have weird time, okay? Your fairy time does not move the same for you, right?
So, how are we gonna kill that thing? Like,
Question for Meta, because I didn't think about this. Like everything that Shraga keeps with him is on a boat. Can we say that before we actually like teleported to the Mer Kingdom, Shraga sent Lich and the Swelling Swallow to like the
the ocean above us? That had been the plan all along. We just moved so fast and it's been so many months since we played.
Yeah, that's fine.
Mm.
Also, you are about 7 miles deep in the water.
Yeah.
Down.
We're very, very deep right now.
So there is. You've had a lot of time to talk all the weird shit, so no, that.
So, what now?
Well,
We
I
kill
don't
it.
think I have enough bombs and explosives on the boat to kill that thing.
We're not on the boat.
So turns out things can go other places. How do you think we got?
Wait, things move?
Sometimes.
Yeah, see, look, I'm moving right now.
Will the explosives work without air? I don't know what explosives you have.
Yeah, he's a fucking warlock of the sea sailor. I mean, he has like Greek fire and stuff like that. That's what I was thinking he would have. Shraga's been loaded for fucking years.
That'd be the equivalent of alchemist fire. That would be the alchemist fire in this world.
Monique
but
Molotov.
that all does fire damage, and it's all reduced by half by being underwater. So unless we want to homebrew a non, it works just fine. 7. And also, I don't think Shraga would have enough to kill a thing that size.
Although the
A
only
whale-
thing I could think of you could
That thing,
use, but
no.
would be real dangerous, would be oil of impact. But that's concussive, and that's dangerous.
Well,
underwater,
if we
as
get
Noah
him to
pointed out.
swallow it, though, that's perfectly fine, because then we're just concussing inside
That's
of him.
true. But did you? But would you carry that legitimately?
I don't. Maybe enough to kill like a person if they swallowed it. Like if we were like, oh, you're thirsty, have this really weird wine, and then like have them smoke a cigarette and blow themselves up. Not enough to kill a fucking whale.
Yeah.
But also, that
they're
stuff
very
that gets
expensive. Holy
expensive.
fuck.
That gets expensive
One
fast,
vial
and
is
Shrug is not down.
5,000 GP. Holy fuck.
Yeah.
I just know it from the fucking what was that name? Shit. Cleric forgot. Oh, look. What is that called? The Cleric Quintet. That's what I know it from.
I have a question. If we ever do branch cut thing, does anyone know how to prepare it for a meal? Or a bunch of meals?
You're asking if someone here is chef?
I mean, I can prepare food that someone that calls cooking, but like we're not gonna starve.
I am not chef. I am just. I can cook okay. I cook food just to eat, but I don't. I'm not a famous chef.
Yeah, ever since I started, I've started craving sushi. Weird.
Are you famous, Chef Shroga?
If not for good reasons.
Hey, John,
Okay.
John, I've done that once before and it went totally wrong, and I love that.
I know.
All right. That deserves a loot point. Deserves a loot point on that one. There you go. Have fun.
Oh yeah, loot points are
Thanks,
basically unrestricted. Everyone, like, as long as you got the points to pay for them, you can pretty much
Wait.
buy as many as you want.
Can we give loot points to ourselves now?
No,
No.
Oh.
only to others. But there's no restriction on how many you can give, just how many points you've earned.
Yeah, but they're also 1,000 points now, so you need
They
to watch
are,
it.
so there's a trade-off.
Yeah, I mean that's. I mean I bribed. I bribed Thalrak with
Like
loot
20
points.
loot points.
I completely
21.
So we have a
I
loot
com-
point for Shraga and a loot point for Shraga from Cool Demon and Dragon Hearts. Let's
Thanks,
do.
guys.
I completely missed what it was, but have it.
Vaz, and then Finn. One loot point for Shraga as well. Finn, I will give you one chance to guess how many maps we have, and if you get it closer than Dragonheart did, then you get the 2 loot points. You get 2 loot points. You don't lose yours though, Dragonheart, because you were here. You still keep yours, Dragonheart.
I'll go with a nice 39.
Oh god, no, you're not even, no. Try multiply that by like
By
9.5.
10.
By
10
Yeah, we
minus
have like
9.
330 maps to this campaign. Don't ever look under the hood. Chaos. Can you imagine scrolling through 300 maps?
Yeah.
Here, let me go do it right now.
All right.
Sure,
I
let's
was gonna
go.
say, yes, Meta. I have tried to find maps in this campaign under the GM tab before.
Isn't it
Yeah.
awful? It's better than stock though, right? At least I've got like little white dividers.
Yeah.
All right. So what do you guys? What are you planning to do? This thing just ate this thing. You saw
I
what it
mean,
looked like.
The thing is, it's like looking at the time. Any idea I have would take longer than 30 minutes to do.
Well,
I mean,
yeah,
we
we're
could
probably
just come up with ideas.
coming up with ideas right now, and we'll close it out. So,
To let our
and then
let it
next time
soak.
we will have the giant assault, and Finn will finally get combat for the first
Yeah.
time.
So-
Let it soak in
Um,
great.
How are we going to kill this thing? Because it was.
So hear me out, right?
Mhm.
We get the whole bunch of like barbs from barbed wires, right? We put that inside the whale that we feed it, so it eats all of it, right? And then all of us take really strong magnets, and we just go sit outside the fish, and all the things it ate goes. Shh.
Are
Eh?
we going? Are we going to get another whale?
We might have to, yeah. But like, why? You got the problem with whales?
I just don't want to turn to a shark again after what happened.
Don't turn the shark. Stay man.
Yeah,
But
like-
I don't have any spells that will be very good against it. I almost have fire spells.
You
Let me flip
know?
over here as well. Vazala. This
Okay.
is what you know of. There, see where there's a lot of blood in the center? That's the hole. But this is the scene, and that's how many sharks there are.
Actually, can I turn into the giant thing that's in the hole?
No, that thing is way above your CR.
Yeah, I figured.
That's a boss monster CR.
Yeah. Also, yeah, that was the thing when you said it's like dude, the sharks are gonna feed the krakens to it. I'm like, if it's base D&D krakens control sharks.
Oh, do you want to see the
Yeah.
squid that they illusioned up, Basiloth?
Not a penis. Not a penis.
Nope, this is just a
It's definitely a
giant
penis.
squid.
Not.
I'm going to put
Definitely a
text saying
giant
definitely
squid.
a penis. Oh. God.
No. Not a penis.
So what are you guys planning to do here in this bedlam of chaos?
All right, here's the plan. So we get a bunch of harpoons, like giant harpoons, and then we angle them down in the hole. And then when it comes up, then it'll stab into it. It'll get stuck. Because I'm pretty sure fish don't know how to go backwards.
This thing clearly went backwards.
Notwithstanding the fact that we
Shit.
just saw one do that, I actually like this plan.
I mean,
they
if
just
that
went
involves
backward.
The backstory I haven't told them yet, then I might have crack cocaine on me.
Do any of you know the enlarge spell?
The fairy does. Lucy does.
Have this thing come out and then enlarge it.
No. What if we feed the whale and then while it's in the whale we enlarge it to break
Isn't
its
that
jaw?
line of sight though?
Oh. Oh yeah.
It's law, or it's a. Pretty sure enlarge reduce is touch actually.
Oh. well,
Oh.
I mean, you can. You just have to go with it.
You have to be willing to go inside the mouth.
I say the fairy does it.
That is
I like
totally
the
up to her.
I like the
yeah. We did basically force her to go onto this, so I feel bad about making her do something.
I like the idea of this instead. So like we get another whale.
Oh god,
Well, we
you're gonna
pack
murder
it
it
full
for
of,
another
like-
poor whale.
Like yeah, because like what else are we gonna feed it that we know it'll eat?
Yeah, we are part of ecosystem now. We eat the whales.
You guys
Just
are
like
just
in the
another
of them.
shark. You just bring your tribute back.
No, with this
New
tribute
strategy,
kill it, 'cause-
guys. We get on its good side.
So no. Inside whale, we fill it with like obsidian or some sharp rock, you know, and then when it gets eaten, we cast enlarge on the thingy, so it goes and cut the fish in half.
But who's going to catch the rock?
I mean, I'll go with whoever needs to, so
Yeah.
I'm not the baby.
Okay.
Matt,
Yeah,
yes.
I don't know.
Not a
Lars
lot.
Andrews.
Personal dose. Sorry, I don't. I
But
still
is
can't
it
figure out how to
enough?
get the whispers to work properly. But yeah.
I doubt it'd be enough.
Well, I mean, has this thing ever had drug? Because its tolerance will be really low if it's never had drugs, ever.
It's also really big, so like a low tolerance for that could be like
But
a whole bag.
But drugs don't just affect your body and have to run all. If we inject it with drugs that go directly to its brain.
Do you have a syringe?
Would you be willing to take any of that?
I have a spear, and we can stab it, and then yank the spear out and just dunk the drugs in.
Well, apparently we're now going to a strategy that Adonovar can now be a part of, because stabbing is my specialty.
Yeah, so we have Adonovar make a cut, and then we take we take the potion and we put it in the barbs of Shraga's lance, and then we have somebody else whack it so it drives really deep in there.
Or I mean, we can just put it on the spear, lace it on the spear. But I mean, it's underwater, so.
Well, if it's adhesive, if it's sticky and it sticks to the spear, then I think that would.
What if you just
I don't think
is
it's
it potion?
It's fairy dust.
I mean, Shraga's also not above.
What if you just
okay,
make
let's all of us get swallowed by this thing, and then we'll be inside it. And we'll just cut our way out.
Why don't you just make it so it's easy to break? So once you cut it open, you put an object inside its cut, and then smash it so that it shatters
That's
in
another
head.
thing we could do is we could fill a whale with dead glass.
How much glass do you have?
I don't know, but glass isn't that expensive. It's just a medieval system. Right?
Yes, but it's like you're gonna fill a whole whale with glass is very difficult.
Not if you go to a place where they already have lots of broken glass.
Where has lots of broken glass?
Well, as it turns out, the ocean.
Alvin's
It's
got,
not
there's
all in
lots
one
of,
place, but there's a lot of.
There's lots of
places in the
broken off
ocean.
crystal bits around the base of Alvin's new walls.
Okay, another idea. We get giant harpoon, mount it to the front of the submarine, and we just drive in there. So if it comes out to swallow us, it swallows harpoon first.
Yes.
It's so
Keep in
much more
mind,
boring
the
than
sperm
filling a
whale
dead
was
whale with
about-
glass, but whatever.
Keep in mind, the sperm whale was about 3 to 4 times the size of your ship, and this thing just swallowed that thing whole.
He had to squish it, remember?
He did it, yeah, but it can get
And
that
he
big.
unhinged his jaw.
Yeah.
So let's say it swallows the ship. The ship is still moving pretty fast, and now we're inside it with poo.
Yeah, no,
I
that's
still don't
certainly
see a
reasonable thing to do. I'm just letting you know it by the size list, just to compare size scale, it was able to swallow something 3 to 4 times as big as your ship, because that whale was that big.
If you give me time, and we have
the more we talk about it,
things-
the more ridiculous everything sounds. The more I'm like, hey, Derek, you got poison for enough for everybody?
Well, I mean,
Why
I
are we
can-
drinking poison now?
Well, because I'm thinking we need to go inside the reef, but if we poison the whale outside the reef and we drop the whale, when it comes up, it bites into the whale. It's like, oh my god, it's so poisonous.
What did the poison do?
The poison doesn't kill inside, so we can still go inside the reef.
Okay. I was going to say, if you give me time, I might, with a little bit of help, we could make modification to ship to have harpoon deployers, and that way we get swallowed, and then we deploy the harpoons and pin ourselves inside of its stomach.
I like that, yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I do work with smithing tools, but we'd have to go back to surface in order for me to do the work.
Oh.
I also need more metal, because I do not have enough metal to do that big of a job right now.
I don't think we have enough metal on the ship either, so that idea's out.
What stat is common sense?
Intelligence?
Yeah, roll intelligence, Donovar. I always forget if it's wisdom or intelligence.
I mean, it depends
Okay.
on what we're talking about, but this feels like knowledge. So
This is more like
Alright.
common sense. Like you've seen shit, you should come to this conclusion, but you guys are missing
Mhm.
something obvious that your characters probably wouldn't.
I'm
Or
like
I guess
six.
they do. Continue along your way. Ozeloth, do you have any input into battle strategy? Currently, I don't think anybody has chosen anything. I think we're
Mm-mm.
we're at the same time poisoning it, harpooning ourselves inside of its belly, feeding it another giant whale filled with glass. I
Something.
believe was the last determined option.
Injecting it with crack cocaine.
Yeah, injecting it
enlarged
with
a
a
whale
personal,
to
a
break
stripper's
its jaw.
personal weekly dose of cocaine. Or what is Vazel?
Okay, what if we get a bunch of pufferfish, just a ton of them, and we make like a bomb or something out of them, and we make the thing eat it, and then it'll get poisoned from all the fucking pufferfish.
Why not? I have an idea. Why not we do everything at once?
We
Isn't that
feed
just
it
Fantastic
whale.
Beasts number 3?
We feed it whale with us and pufferfish stuffed inside. And then when it eats whale, we enlarge the whale, break jaw, move in, stab its throat, shove pufferfish in further, and blow them up and poison it.
So basically a.
And then give it some
whale.
crack cocaine.
Yes, there's
To
plenty
numb
of
the
holes
pain.
at that point. We give
You're
it crack
humane.
cocaine.
It's just the
The
numb the pain at that
pufferfish
point.
also can affect its mind if it doesn't immediately kill the thing. You know, dolphins, fucking weirdos, they use pufferfish to get high all the time. I don't trust
Well.
those guys.
Yeah, I said basically a Trojan whale.
Yes.
No, I take that out of character.
Alright, so what we will do is next Friday, we have the episode will start with a flashback to what happened with the broom lich that you guys have had. So that'll be
Alright.
interesting to see what happens. And then we will go on a pufferfish expedition, a whale expedition. What do we need glass, right? So do we need to like go to a port town or something at this point?
To be fair, if we have somebody who hasn't reduced, I would prefer to do the razor rock that we have it swallow and we just expand it so it like, you know.
I
That's
haven't
it,
heard
yeah.
of those.
I wonder if we can convince the Lich to help us kill this thing.
Probably, but like he's also going to be like, okay, but my payment is you back to the surface. And Shraga is totally the kind of person who'd be like, all right, deal, shake on that, and then like at the end of the fight, just be like, well, have fun, and kick him out of the ship and be like, what? He's getting back to the surface.
Does Derek
Even
still
better,
have...
gives him a little floaty. Then
I
kick
still
him
have
out.
the broom.
Do you have the worm thing in a
Yeah.
jar?
Yes, I
That's
do.
gonna kill us all.
That, read the
if I
description
let
on that
it
thing
work.
again. It's pretty nasty.
Yeah.
Even if we use it on the big thingy?
Well, it replicates pretty much endlessly, and you're putting it in the ocean. So you're basically putting the world's most invasive, dangerous, water-destroying species loose into the ocean.
Yeah.
Basically, in fact,
Yeah, I'm still waiting to hear the problem here, Meta.
Oh, trust me, the world will be affected.
Yeah, we just want to kill your world.
All of a sudden, only inland lakes are the only source of water in the world.
Oh no, we're gonna grab jars of it and just infect every single lake
Why?
until everything is dead.
How are you gonna tell Thalrak? You're gonna kill Thalrak's wife and children? He's gone through so much.
Yes, I am
He's
the
not
new
in this party.
I am the new BBEG of this campaign.
I thought that was Alvin. Although more and more it's looking to be Voltaire, actually.
I don't think I have. I don't think I fit in this party anymore. I need to go. My alignment does not work with killing the whole fucking ocean.
Or the whole world, honestly.
Yeah, but did you hear? Hold on. Did you hear what the ocean said about you?
What did it say about me?
So you didn't hear what the ocean said about you?
What did it say about me?
No. So you didn't hear what it says about.
No, I did not. I do not
Well,
speak to the
trust me,
water.
If you had heard what the ocean said about you, you'd be fine
I
with
don't
killing
care
you.
what anyone says about me.
It says you're pretty.
Oh, and small correction, we're not destroying the entire ocean. We're destroying the entire world.
Yeah, I don't vibe with that, my friend.
Yeah, Derek is not gonna let you
Just
have
come
it.
over into the Feywilds. It'll be fine.
No, I am not allowed to do that.
Derek is not going to let you have it.
I have been sent here by Barteo to unfuck what has been fucked. I am not going to fuck it up more.
But in one way of looking at it, if the things that are fucking up the world are mostly living things, and if all the living things are gone, the world just goes back.
Stop saying your ass backward shit. Not happening.
I love that Meta is supporting the idea of destroying the world.
I am your guy.
His world.
Contrary to popular belief, as the DM, I am your guys' biggest fan of what you guys do.
I am.
How drastically would the campaign change if we were to drop it into the ocean?
In this current arc, probably not that much given their reproduction rate, but I mean, it depends on how long this arc stretches out. But I mean, after a while,
I also
it will
feel
start
like
to create worldwide change.
this stuff could potentially be froze out if we did dunk it down here. Like it would probably cost all of us our lives, because when we come out with the treasure that Momoa wants, he's like, thanks, by the way, I'm gonna entomb all of you with this stupid poison where you killed my domain.
Yeah. I think halfway through the adventure, Shraga would lose all of his power.
Well, not all of his power, he's still a fighter.
Well, yeah, you'd
He
be a
just lose all his
fighter.
magic
He'd
and his
lose
ability to
all-
breathe underwater or swim.
Yeah.
All of your warlock powers just go poof.
Any ship would get sunk for sure.
Yeah.
I mean, you guys are already aware of the fact that Momoa sank an entire fucking city to the bottom of the ocean. I think he can handle
Teach a
one small
lesson.
submarine.
Yeah.
What's not the submarine I'm worried about though? It's the pathogen we release.
That, yeah. That I don't recommend unless, yeah.
Unless we're planning suicide.
Yeah.
I'm getting really close to just taking my radiant blade and cutting that thing in half. Take the
Storm?
option off the table. Yes.
What did they say about hand your players a nuke? See what happens.
Okay, let's go collect both bags of holding
No.
in this world.
Yeah, there's not a lot.
There's only two. To
Yeah.
my
Okay,
knowledge.
so keep in mind that the bag of holding only destroys anything within 10 feet of it. So
What if you cast enlarge reduce on the bags of holding?
then it would destroy 20 feet of it.
What if you were to put
That's still
a bag
20
of
feet.
holding inside a bag of holding, inside a bag of holding, you know, all that?
The first time you put a bag of holding inside of a bag of holding, it begins the reaction. You
Or what
can't
if
get
you
another
broke
bag
the
of
world
holding in there.
crystal with
Okay,
the
yeah, true.
crystal pickaxe and just didn't fix it this time?
Oh Jesus, tap dancing Christ!
Yeah, let's just turn into the BBEG. Let's go.
Yeah,
This is
so
gonna
with
be
that,
fun.
we'll call the session. Everybody gets 3 loot points. Thank you guys
3?
for watching. Thank you
Yeah,
guys
3.
for playing. And we'll see you someday.